The airbrush, and I keep it pretty darn clean. I mean, I don't keep it absolutely spotless. It's more, I'd call it more of a stain, anything. Just, it looks bad, but it runs good, sprays good and everything, but it gets to that point where you just gotta clean it, and really, really clean it. I mean, strip it all the way down to the bare knuckles of everything, because I was getting ready to paint Bella's truck. I was going to do some post shading on it for the red, and it just would not spray right. So I'm going to have to take a couple days and do the ultrasonic cleaner and get this thing cleaned up so it will spray correctly. And I always have a problem, and I clean it very good, and that's usually when I spray Future. I think somehow, somewhere, there's a little bit of residue somewhere that wants to hamper it. But anyway, that's no big deal. I just got to put a lot of strip it down with some Windex and do some ultrasonic cleaner. So I got to clean that for a couple days, so that'll probably slow the paint job on the Bella truck. Plus, it's shield night, and that always kind of interferes with model building, because we do like shield around here. Bella's truck, basically I'm going to take flat Tamiya red, which I think is the greatest. If you want a weathered red look, this is the way to go. I mean, because to me it's just it dries really flat, and to me sunbaked. So anyway, I want to take that, and I'm just going to do the panel lines and everything, and some of the shadows, and I'm going to do it very lightly, so you'll see a little bit of a contrast, and you can see some of the, like original red and not sunbaked rusted out truck there. But anyway, there's that, and then hopefully by Sunday I'll be able to get the tarp here painted that kind of greenish color. But anyway, more on that in a little bit. The GTX, I didn't get to do anything because I'm waiting on the paint. Top's almost really done. I just gotta put one more coat of primer and I'll be satisfied with it. And I just gotta paint the wheels, and of course the chassis done. So we're just hurrying up and waiting. I should get paint probably end of the week, maybe, if the wizards at UPS get it here on time. The Crazy Horse, and what I've done so far is basically cut out the two little back dots here for the little blue whatever they're called. I want to call them crystals. I have no idea, but anyway, they do light up once you get them in, and just basically had to drill them out and waller out the holes to make them fit. Did get the neck. I got it assembled. I got the I don't know what these, I would call them photon torpedo launchers, but I don't know if are these called torpedo launchers. It's just been so long since I've basically looked at an Excelsior kit. But anyway, I got them on, got the DLM parts glued in, and got the seam here. And one thing I did about the seam, and on the Excelsior kit itself, is that seam right there is so crooked, like the DNC, that you really can't fix it. I mean, it's just I've done one time where I basically had to sand it all flush and get it all flat, and then basically take a piece of styrene and a scriber and try to scribe the neck back on. But anyway, since we're not making the Excelsior and we're making a different ship, we get a little liberty here. So I just took a piece of styrene strip here, and I sanded down the rough edges of the crooked seam, and put the little strip there, and now you have basically a variant of the neck, and you didn't have to fight the seam, and it looks nice too. So there's that, and then once you get paint on it, you'll hardly know it's even there. So it makes it just a tad bit different when you are building a different starship. So I got all the parts here. I got to find me a little container so I won't lose them all. And I'm ready to, my lights, my navs came in, so I'll be able to stick them in hopefully today. It is shield night. I can't always blame everything on shield night because I get involved when I watch TV. But anyway, that's where I stand on that. So we're pretty much sub-assemblies kind of done. Now we're ready to really do a little bit of lighting, and then hopefully get it mostly assembled. I got to still drill out the bottom here so I can add telescoping brass rod, and get it on the base here so we can have a little workstation. But up next for the build for others, and we're going to build the Glencoe Models Martin MBT-2 bomber. But we're not going to make an MB2, we're going to make an MBT-1 bomber, which is basically a early version of this, and it's basically got 4 wheels. I think it's got like a big torpedo on the bottom. But I got a couple pictures that was sent to me, and I gotta go dig deeper in the bowels of the internet, and I gotta find a picture of the MBT-1 so I can get pretty darn close to what it looks like. It basically looks like this. It's just a tad bit different. I think it's supposed to be either a little bit lengthened or a little bit longer. Which I want to have to really look at the pictures, see if it's worth it, because I don't cut models that are, that much difference. If it's the length of the fuselage, to me, I'm not that accurate on that. I just won't do it, screw up a model for cutting it, 1/8 of an inch. But anyway, we'll jump that bridge. But anyway, I haven't built a Glencoe model in a long time, so I'm looking forward to that, and I'm looking forward to making it a MBT-1. So, and I think that's an oddity of itself. So anyway, that's what I have got going on today. So hopefully, and I got to do some more vacuum forming. I'm running out of stock. People are buying kits, which I'm very grateful. But anyway, that's what I got going on today. I am waiting on paint for the GTX so we can start getting that accomplished. Getting ready to start the Martin MBT-1. Hopefully I can get some paint on the Bella truck, because I got to clean the airbrush, and we are continuing on with the Crazy Horse. That's what I got going on today, so stay tuned for the next exciting episode.